Hey Sag, welcome back to Peace and Carmen. I'm Carmen and welcome to your March tarot reading. If you're new here, I do personal readings as well, so if you're looking for that, check out the description box for my information. You'll also be able to find my new TikTok page because I just started that, so you'll be able to get tarot all month long. But otherwise, you can find me here on YouTube at the start of every month for your monthly reading. Alright, so Sag, let's just get into your reading. At this time, I do welcome any ancestors, any guardian angels, any guiding spirits of the viewers into the room. I welcome you to share any messages that you would like shared to your viewer. And then after the reading, I respectfully ask you to leave. Alright, Sag. Let's hop into your reading. Okay, here we go. The cards are already starting to come out. All right, wonderful. So first card out is the Three of Cups. We also have the Knight of Cups. So you do have a lot of support right now from those around you, from your friends, from probably a new love interest that is about to be heading in. You're going to feel as if people really do have your back. You're going to feel supported, you're going to feel strong, and you're going to enjoy the fact that you have people cheering you on, even while maybe the inside of you is going through a little bit of back and forth. You might be tossing and turning with a few decisions that you want to make in your life. But I want to say that the answer for that question is very close. It seems like you are headed towards the right direction. It seems like you're really following your heart and trusting your instincts on this. But I do think that you are going to take some advice from those around you, from your close friends. You're going to see what they think. And that's going to help kind of steer you in the direction towards your answer, your destiny, that next road, that next path that you're going to be turning down. We have the King of Wands in reverse. So just make sure that we aren't doing any self-doubt right now. Once you make that decision, trust your gut, honor the fact that you did the process, you thought about it thoroughly, you even asked other people for their advice on it, and now that you made that decision, be all in. There's no room for second guessing it, for just doubting whether or not you made the right decision, because instinctively you knew. You followed your heart, and if you follow your heart, you're not gonna be wrong, okay? All right, a few more cards out, Sag. Okay, we have the Hierophant in reverse, and we also have the Devil. So, if you guys are married right now, I can see that there might be some marital issues going on this month. It might feel as if, it's just a rocky time in the marriage. It will pass. Okay, it just seems like at this moment you're going to be feeling a lot more satisfaction from your friends. Reach out to those people, because those are the people that are really going to keep you in a good place. It does seem like if you are in a marriage right now, probably going through some issues, okay? Probably maybe having a little bit more arguments than normal. Hey, Seven of Wands in reverse. We might be feeling a little bit more defensive than normal. We might feel like they're trying to come at us a little bit too intensely, and we're just not digging that. We got the Three of Wands in reverse. So I could see that there is probably just some little bit of tension when it comes to your romantic relationships. I would also say be cautious if you are trying to get into any legal issues right now, any contracts. I would take your time with that. Really pay close attention to the fine detail. You don't want to get trapped in something that is going to cause you a lot of headache down the road. And it does seem like this contract might not be the contract that will give you as much ease as you might be looking for in your life. We also have the Seven of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I would definitely say that just be cautious when it comes to anything regarding contracts, anything that's going to lock you in for a long time. be careful with those. Let's dive into this next deck, Sag. Ooh, we have one card that was about to come out and then pop back in. All right, here we go. Okay, we got the Death and Rebirth card, and we also have the Knight of Wands. So I think that what is going on here is you are ending a cycle right now. You're moving on to a place where you feel more self-confident, you feel more in touch with your soul, your instinct, your place in life. You just feel like after this process, after you go through this death and rebirth cycle, so remember that you have to die to be rebirthed. So you do have to go through this process. You're gonna have to go through the hard work, but after that, you blossom into one of the purest, most happiest forms of yourself. This is a form where you are just content with being you and living each moment as if that is the best moment of your life every single second. So that's really honestly a beautiful thing, Sag. But like I said, we have the Tower in reverse. It does, it doesn't come unprovoked. There is something that goes on this month that is your Tower moment. That's that thing that really, has to rattle you, has to shake you a little bit. In order for you to get the benefits of this rebirth, you're gonna have to get out of that cycle. You're gonna have to kill that cycle. It could be that, this thing that you're going back and forth on is kind of that determining factor of whether or not your cycle will continue on the path that it currently is, or if it will end up moving into something extremely different. I think it's going to be very opposite ends here. Very opposite ends. And we have the Wheel. So some of you will choose to stay in the cycle that you're currently on, and that is totally fine. You're gonna be able to go through this process later in life when you feel like you are more ready, more prepared. That's okay. For some of you, you are going to take a chance. You're gonna roll the dice and see what happens. It's going to be, you're really not going to know what's going to happen the next few steps ahead. You're definitely, there's not much foreseeing anything. It's really just trusting the fact that the universe, your spirits, your angels do have your back, and they're going to end up helping you out and supporting you on this journey. But you really are just kind of throwing caution to the wind for some of you. And we have the Knight of Wands in reverse again. So, Knight of Wands in reverse again. We are definitely going to be doubting our decisions, I think, regardless of whichever decision that we make. So, again, I feel like this is coming out just, again, to caution you to just be confident in yourself. Be confident in the decisions that you make, knowing that you know the best option for yourself. Trust that, okay? Because you are going to end up benefiting so much from these situations at a soul level. Your soul is going to feel more fulfilled because of these situations. So it's going to be a very beautiful thing, Sag. So having this kind of, flip you over, stump you, make you kind of question and worry about it, make you not feel as if you don't have enough information, you don't have enough tools, you don't have all the things already within you to make this work, and that's not the case. You have all of those things. You are completely 100% capable of making this thing work. You gotta put your crown on, Sag, put your crown on it, and know that you know how to best rule your life, your kingdom. Because you're royalty, okay? And it's time that you start living your life in that mindset, that you are royalty of your own life. And you deserve to be happy. Again, reach out to your friends. I think that they're really going to help uplift your spirits, especially if you are going through relationship issues, if you are going through business issues. Your friends are just going to be just a beacon of light for you, really. They're really gonna help steer you in the right direction. So I say go for that, get your information. Sorry about that. My phone was vibrating. But Sag, I'm going to finish you off with just a couple oracle cards, see what your last messages might be for the month. First oracle card out, we have signs and reminders. Okay, so again, you're not alone on this journey. You do have a lot of powerful spirits ahead of you. They're helping you. They want your success. Be aware of that. Some of you probably, oops, that is a little too much. Some of you are probably going to have, you know, you're going to see butterflies, you're going to see birds, you're going to have things that probably have symbolized to you that you have your spirit around you before. There might be new signs, there might be new things, but there's definitely going to be some reoccurring sensations for you, reoccurring feelings, reoccurring intuition, where you just know that this thing is them trying to communicate with you, them trying to remind you that you're on the right path, you're making the right decisions, and that you are capable of doing this, making these changes. We have cut the cords, all right? It does seem like, you know, as I said before, we shouldn't get into any, you know, contracts, any type of anything that's binding us. We don't need right now. Right now, Sag, it is your time to be free. It is time for you to focus on your soul, your happiness, your success, your purpose, okay? That is what your goal is for this month. The cards are really, really pushing that. So don't get into things that are going to keep you chained. And if you are already in this relationship, in this marriage, I think some of you might be looking at ending things. If you're in a long-term relationship, this might be something you might end up wanting to get out of. I'm not recommending you do anything right away, but I also feel like you need to follow your instincts, follow your gut. You're going to need to have a clear mindset, and really control your thoughts too, because this Knight of Wands in reverse coming up twice, there might be your thoughts might be very intense and very influential in some of the actions that you are going to be taking. So be mindful of what you are thinking when you're thinking it, and all of those, you know, factors. We also have ease and grace. All right, Sag. So this is something, regardless of if you do end up leaving things, if you do end up, you know, not agreeing to these legal terms, there is such a good way of doing that. And I think that that's what you're really going to be really utilizing this month, is that you are going to be able to say no, but say no tactfully. Say no with respect to that other person, that other situation. Honor it, thank it for its opportunity, its lesson for you, its knowledge, but allow it to leave. Allow it to, you know, walk away saying that that's not what your soul needs right now. And right now, it's all about you. It's all about your soul. It's all about what is your purpose. So I wish you nothing but the best, Sag. I think this month is going to be really big for you. I think there's going to be a lot of big changes. I think that you're going to be able to find yourself again. And I think for some of you, that might have been lost for a little bit. So I'm really excited for you, Sagittarius. I think that you have a very really good uplifting reading, although, you know, some issues might be going on. At the end of the day, you are gonna be purely happy, which I'm very excited for you. But if this reading resonated for you, comment down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel. All those are just acts of support for me, and I really appreciate it. It helps grow the channel. It helps keeps me motivated. I'm stumbling over my words here, but I thank you in advance. Click that notification bell so you can get notified for when I do post next month's reading, and follow me on TikTok. All right? Bye, Sag.